Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to Ommy'z World. And that's right, I'm Ommy, and I am back with our friend Kizzy and Stamps, and we're going to talk about all of the cool things that happened yesterday, all of the interesting things actually that happened yesterday, and find out what's going on today. I hope that you made your prediction last night and you have an idea of what you think is going to happen. Well, let's take a listen into the story. And for those of you who are new to join us here at Ommy'z World with Kizzy Ann Stamps, Kizzy Ann is a little girl who actually was going to a new integrated school, public school, and she's African American. And so she's never worked with a teacher who was outside of her race, and she's never gone to school with white children. And we've gotten as far as yesterday being the first day of school. And let's see what happens to Kizzy. September 6th, 1963. Shag was the icebreaker. After days of not being able to talk around that lump, I found it easy to open up to Shag. She walked me to school every day and come back for me every afternoon. But today, I guess she sensed how down I was. I've told her, of course, and I really do think she's able to understand me. But I think she acts instinctively. Today, her instincts told her that I needed her, and she stayed. I saw her when I peeked out the window about 9:30, and she lay at the edge of the school clearing where the shade of the big oak tree kept her cool. Her head rested on her front paws, but her eyes darted quickly, watching for me, watching for trouble. I can't say. At lunch, you let me go to her, and I appreciate that, Miss Anderson. At lunch, you let me go to her, and I appreciate that, Miss Anderson. You pointed her out. Why, look, Kizzy Ann, it's your friend Shag. Everybody looked, and they liked Shag. I could tell. I joined her there in the wind-dancing shade, the leaves rustling, the birds chirping, and Shag let her friendship and approval wash me over like a much-desired communion. The lump in my throat melted, and I happily shared my lunch with Shag. The first bites I've been able to get down here since the first day of school. Her tail brushed and scathed the leaves on the ground, and she licked up the green bean sandwich off her muzzle and eased her right paw onto my leg as she stretched out. For the first time in days, maybe in weeks, I felt like I really was in the right place. My fingers settled onto the soft, warm fur, and it was perfect. Of course, life isn't perfect. And I felt my fingers catching a matted area on the scruff of her neck. And I pulled off 2 fat ticks, and I saw what looked to be dried cow dung on her back paws. But still, I had my friend and a perfect moment. What kind of dog is that? It was the first of many questions, and Laura was the first of many students who wanted to know more about Shag. As fingers slid down her coat, 1, 2, 3 trips, and as I saw blue eyes and white faces look into my own, well, to be honest, Miss Anderson, I thought, this might not be so bad after all. So wow, boys and girls, what did you notice? You noticed that Shag was, as the title is, the icebreaker. It's interesting how a puppy or a dog or whatever pet can bring children together. Because keep in mind, Kizzy was just teased the day before. Remember, the girls were whispering about her having the hand-me-downs of another student and laughing at her. Kizzy was embarrassed to even wear the clothing because her mom's forcing her to wear it, and trying to be respectful to her mother, she put it on, but she did not want to wear those clothes. And so every day she was having tough days, and she would talk to her dog Shag because Shag could understand her. At that time, she couldn't do too much talking to her parents because it would have appeared as if she was complaining, especially with all of their hard work. So Kizzy had, I guess, not a great day at school, but Shag helped her day to be a little bit more better so that she didn't leave feeling as sad as she did the other days. So friends, that's the end of Journal 11, September 6, 1963, with Kizzy Ann stamps. And I will see you tomorrow for a journal, September 9th, 1963. All right, have a great day. And for all your homeschool and virtual learning needs, stop by Ommy'z World. Bye-bye.